ways to increase motivation. If you are like myself or one of the other humans on the planet, motivation for you might be a little bit of a struggle, and that's fine. Exercise is really important, but that doesn't mean that all the time we feel like doing it, and it doesn't mean that all the time we have fun. So, what can you do to increase motivation? I myself, I am not a morning person. If I was to join a 5 a.m. pool group or walking group, I might go once or twice, and there is absolutely no way you would see me at that group again. I'm an afternoon person, so I go to the gym at 6 p.m. But you might be thinking, that is the worst time possible to go to the gym. And that's right, you're very different to me. We're all very different. So we've got to figure out what works for you and what is going to keep you motivated. So here are some general advice and some tips that from talking to people and running our groups and talking to one-on-one clients, things that have worked for other people that might work for you. Having said that, if there's something that works for you that I haven't mentioned, put it in the comments and mention it for other people because it might help someone else as well. So a few things. Number one, the most important one, find a time of day that works for you. If you are not a morning person, don't do it in the morning, aim for later on in the day. If you hate swimming or getting wet, don't join a swim squad or don't join a kayaking group. Find a walking group. Do our exercise videos online. Things like that so that the median and the mode that you're doing it are appropriate for you. If you've got really sore knees, don't join an indoor basketball group because all that jolting probably won't be great for the first few weeks. So find something that's a bit lighter and easier to it. Get a friend involved. Everything's better with friends. But don't get a friend that might be the first one to cancel on you. So get a friend or a neighbour that you know is going to commit to it like you are. So find a time of day that works for you and get a friend. Other things can be lay your clothes out the night before. So get your clothes out ready so when you wake up, you see them there and you know that that's going to happen for you. If you know you've got a busy day, pack your clothes and your shoes and put them in the car. If you're working, you'll know that they're in the car and you can pop by the park on the way home, or you can pop by the beach and go for a walk on the way home. You've got to set yourself up for a win, knowing that you've given yourself the tools to do that. So if you know that you drive past the beach to get home, by the time you get home, you're probably not going to want to get back in the car to come back out to go to the beach. So it's a really simple one. What's the issue? We have to go home to get our clothes. Well, why don't we pack it then? So in the morning, we're prepared, and all day you know that on the way home, you're going to go for a walk on the beach. Some other things can be know your weaknesses. So if you do not like walking, then don't join a walking group. But know that walking is a weakness for you, so know that something else would be more beneficial. So if you are not a group person and you don't want to do a group activity, that's fine. Find something individual that works for you. Start small. So don't go out and run a marathon, but start by doing little bits of walking here and there and structured programs. So it might be 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You go for a walk. It could be 10 minutes out and 10 minutes back in. That's 60 minutes in total for that week, and that's great. Of course, we want to build that up to meet our guidelines of around the 200 to 300 minutes per week, but that can be our long-term goal. So start small and build it up. So if you're following along with our exercise videos, the first ones here are a bit lighter for you. And that's because if we gave you the really advanced and hard exercises first, you'd probably not want to do any more after that. So start light and build it up. Write it down. If you're a visual person and you want to see what you're going to do this week and you want to put a big tick next to it, write it down. That's a really key point there. Set a goal. If you would like to lose 50 kilos, saying, I'm going to lose 50 kilos, well, short of losing a limb, it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. But if you think about maybe losing 500 grams a week, or if you think about doing that walk 3 times a week, all those little bits add up and we eventually get to our goal. But the next point, and which I would say is the most key point, is ask for help. So as exercise physiologists, we specialize in using exercise to help improve your fitness, manage chronic disease, and prevent secondary disease. So if you have something that you're quite interested in or a condition that you would like to use exercise to help, contact one of us because we would love to write you a tailored program. And we would like to talk to you about your barriers and things that may make it harder for you so that we can find you solutions and you're not in it alone. So think about these points that I've mentioned today. If anything has resonated with you, or if you've got any other points which you think would be beneficial for the group, then please let us know. Hopefully there's some videos which has been helpful for you, so you can look back at the videos on things like what weights to use and our different TheraBands, things like that. We've tried to think of videos which we believe will help you in your exercises and help to keep pushing you forward positively. So please, if you think of anything else that you would like us to do a video on as well, you're more than welcome to get in touch. Good luck, thank you, and again, if there's something else that works for you, write it in the comments because I'm sure someone else would love to read that as well.